Hi, Steve Wasserman again. Excuse me, a long time clerk at Albany. I was here. I did it. I've been here for 30 years. Last November, last fall, I participated in the slaughter day after day. And that's what it was. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like to all of us. And I hope to hear comments like that from others. I got blood on my hands. I did it, like we all did, and it was heartbreaking, and it's disgraceful, and it is disgraceful to have seen this library that Ronnie built, and Richard Russo built, and I built, and Eric Helen built, and Gwen Willows built, and innumerable others massacred. I took pride in my work here, and I don't anymore, or not as much. I did it, and that's what it felt like. It was a slaughter, it was a massacre. This is now a mediocre, vapid, meaningless collection, and I think that's what it's designed to be for reasons of the model of a library that Deb and others apparently believe in. Ms. Martinez, you've only been there a few months. I believe the only true thing you said in your comments were the books are gone. And that's true, the books are gone, that's the point. I'm not trying, no one is complaining about weeding. We're complaining about reckless, unconscionable, massive weeding. And that's what happened. Weeding is necessary and fine if it's carefully done. Here's why the public was not informed. I mentioned the word autocracy before. This weeding can only occur if it had been done in the way it was done as a fait accompli, done before anyone knew about it. And this is what's, now almost a year later, this is what's happened. We're trying to catch the horse out whatever that expression is, the barn doors unit. And I'd like to ask finally if this reckless disregard for the property of the city of Albany represents, I'd like this to be considered by any and all reasonable government bodies, the mayor's office, the city supervisor's office, the city attorney's office, whether this represents legal wrongdoing in terms of the unconscionable absconding of public property. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Hi, Trigal Stuber. Been living in Albany for about 20 years. Love the library. But I'm just totally taken aback by the way the weeding has taken place. I never knew about weeding, but I figured, yeah, we got new ones, so we must get rid of old ones. Well, whose responsibility is it to make sure that these books don't go in the dumpster? We are a country, an earth that should be recycling, even if we don't want these books to be in our system. How about let some artists use them? I know there's a Berkeley person that actually makes bookshelves out of them. I know that the Friends of the Library probably don't have enough people to put them in boxes because there are thousands of them and they can't place the books. So maybe there are people in the community that can volunteer. We need to round up people so that this doesn't happen again. We need the books to go to some place where they can be used and maybe appreciated. And just because they're not brand new doesn't mean that they're not useful. Thank you.
Thank you, Trace.
Hi, my name is Alicia, and I live here in the community, and I'm here because in the last 6 months I've noticed coming into the library that the shelves seem empty. And I understand what people have said that there's, when you have a collection, clearly you need to manage it, and there's natural culling and acquiring, but to see the shelves that empty, this shocking. And I would assume that's why one of the reasons people are reacting so strongly, because it feels as though half of the library is gone. You know, the children's section, the adult section, everywhere, and it's distressing. There's a great article that just came out in the Harvard magazine, which is all about library collections and how important it is to build and create appropriate collections, which is the job clearly of the library staff. But when there's just culling and there's no clear acquisition, then it's obviously upsetting to the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is K.O. I'm a services needed clerk. I mainly work on Sundays, so thank you, the City of Albany, because I think you're really responsible for my shift. I work in archives and visual archives at the Smithsonian and National Museums and private museums in the Bay Area in collections management. I understand weeding. What I see, because I don't only come in once or twice a month. The books do come back. Somebody is returning discarded books and putting them back on the shelves in their correct place. And at least once or twice every shift, these books come to me for checkout. What that means is that somebody really thinks those books belong here. And, they might be right. I understand that books need to be weeded. Another situation I had was a friend of mine, his son is come of age and he wants to go